Okay. So, how was your weekend? We did so much. There was the Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, which was a lot of fun. We saw Sinners, that crazy movie, and we had this kind of interesting meet and greet locally with a bunch of artists. Yeah, they gave us, oddly enough, they gave us seeds. I guess they're web of chaos. Hi, web of chaos. Hold on. Ugh, stretch. Big stretch. Wait, hold on. Let me try again. All right. That's the most random thing. We got one of these. I just want to keep it like this, because when it's like this, it still has potential. As soon as I plant it, I'm gonna kill them. I don't know. Web of Chaos, I like that, those models that you've been posting on Discord. The lighting is tough, right? To try to like get good lighting from multiple angles for teeny tiny little things like that. Yeah, when I would take pictures of my sculpt, I would have all these different lights surrounding them. And it was kind of fun, but it gets a little frustrating. You end up with shadows and all kinds of weird things. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna do stuff. Okay, so Web says, thanks. And yeah, lighting is very tough, especially with the dumb camera doing dumb AI adjusting. You can't turn off. Yes, I have a Pixel and it does the same thing. It crispifies everything. It sharpens it, boosts the contrast. Yeah. All right, looks like everything's going. All right, look at that. I did all the things. I still can't go to TikTok there. I need to post something there before they give me permission, I guess. Okay, hold on. I like this. One of these days, I'll get into this one. Maybe today's not the day. But, all right. So, oh yeah, I was gonna get a little envelope when I forgot. Twinkle. Look at this. This is a vending machine loot. I need to make a bunch more of these. Started doing a new model and painting a bunch of different parts in metallic colors. Was originally just turning the blue and red on kit to metallic blue and red, but also decided to add some gold to a few places. I liked the gold, that picture that you put in there. I thought it was a nice touch. Or maybe it was, I don't know if it was gold, maybe it was just some metallic and the lighting was making it look a certain way. Let's see, Discord. Okay, Twitch gets a Discord link here. Enter. There you go. So, the night before the convention, it was a balmy, beautiful night. I stayed up so late figuring these things out. Little tiny sketchbooks. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the axe was metallic gold and red. That's what made me jump into doing more painting. Yeah, I love seeing it. Thanks for posting them. Ooh. Okay, treasure pile. Okay, so these are the envelopes that are inside my vending machine. And this is what I take with me to conventions. Local ones anyways. I don't know how... You just worked button. Why won't you work? Okay, there it is. So I take this behemoth to conventions. I don't know if I could fly with it. It's so heavy. We'll see. So it's filled with these, and it's original art, if you're lucky, sticker packs, and key rings, right? Here's the key ring, or an example of one of them. So I decided to change it up and put something new in there. Little mini sketchbooks. So this is how it started. I kind of was figuring I would just pick images I already had, which was kind of tricky because they were mostly watercolor pieces that I've done during the stream. And some of them don't scan, most of them don't scan very well. So like this one, we have a cheap scanner and the scanner was like, nah, I'm not having any of that. The pinks didn't come out, it gets all weird and gray. So I took pictures of it with my phone. And I was trying my best because like Web of Chaos says, the phones aren't really very agreeable. So I did my best to make it as accurate as possible. And that's one of them that made it into the sketchbook. That's another one. And then I sized them up and I figured, okay, well, how am I gonna put them in this little booklet? How big is the booklet? I thought, well, I just gotta fit in this envelope because this is the envelope that goes into the machine. So step one, 3-ish inches by 3-ish inches. I just kind of cut this out with the paper cutter, and then I drew a window shape and cut this out with scissors. Use the what is it, like a corner rounder for these, and I guess I did the same thing for these to make the pages. So once I had I'm not very mathematical, so once I had this cut out, this is so backwards, but this is what I did. I just scanned this into the computer and I used this as a template. So then, let's see. And basically I figured I want Grump's little face to poke through the window. So I just real quick like drew a little face. Sometimes you've got to use a camera instead of a scanner to get half decent color. Yeah, we have good cameras too, but it's like, I don't know, it was so much easier to just grab the phone out of my pocket and do it that way, rather than like set up a tripod and put it, you know, my camera facing the table and then doing all that stuff. And anyways, this was easier and they came out perfectly reasonable. Hi Chris, how are you? My printer and the sticker cutter was just like aces. I felt like $1 million. It took forever though, but okay, so then I kind of changed my mind a little bit halfway through. I was gonna put the Mardi Gras Grump here, but then we figured it would be more fun to leave this blank for a sketch. So everything got scooted over. This was a double page spread, my creepy nuts. Bunny, the thinking Manny. Sip. And then I was like thinking, all right, you'll write something clever or whatever. We'll figure that out later. Look at that, that's a QR code. The magic square. So you can scan, I'm sure it works. So this was to see if it would work. I thought for a second I was gonna put a tape type of deal on the, what do you call it? The binding, but I didn't end up using that. So this was idea phase. So then I started trying to figure out, all right, well, what's the design gonna be? So this is one of the ideas. This is kind of like cardboard-ish. And then I started printing out the innards. This had missing pieces because I had to create some artwork for it. So let's see. Yep. So then I was thinking, and this is all kind of, everything it always takes a little longer than I'm expecting. So I just simply enough grabbed my sketchbook. This is the area that I was going to do little sketches. So I drew that. This was for a little thing in the back. And this was for when I put the Creepy Nuts piece in, there's like a empty space on the left. So I was figuring, well, hey Vince, how are you? How was your weekend? There's a little blank space and I figured, nah, I could put something in there. I don't have to leave it blank. So here's the drawing of it. Let's see. Which is the right button? That's the right button. Is that the right way? Oh, that was the right way. Let's see. That's a little better. Okay. So, I drew that real quick. And those turned in to this. So that way if somebody wanted, they can get a sketch. This is the table copy because I ended up stapling it so bad. But look at the little window. Okay, so here's what I did. And I was late, so I messed up. I'm doing this double-sided, right? I messed up a couple times. So this one, I ended up wasting like 2 sides of it. To print something for the sticker or the paper cutter, you need to send it through the sticker cutter software, so it adds like little registration marks. It should have little registration marks, like little corner things right here and right here. And I totally spaced, and somehow I did it after the fact, so I wasted ink on this one. This one, I flipped it like a champion, and I put the same backside on both. So it's like, oh my gosh. But that was the only problem. Everything cut really well. It peeled off nicely. It was kind of, the sticky mat for the sticker cutter was kind of grabby in the beginning. Like the first, I don't know, 15 or so pieces were really tricky to pull off. But then after a while, the tackiness started wearing off, which might be another problem altogether. But yeah, it got easier as I went. So this is what they look like all before I send it to the paper cutter. So just cut all of them out. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, are these all stapled together? I guess they're all stapled. And the insides, I actually had 12 by 12 inch paper. So each of the spreads, like this would be a spread. And then I had another one on this side. And so then what did I do? I like repeated it down or something. So then I just threw it through the printer, flipped it, and just printed the same thing on top of it. And magically everything just kind of double-sided. That was like a happy accident. I was like, whoa, that was accidentally perfect. So let's see, yeah. This sticker cutter, I think I just cut these with the regular paper cutter. Oh, I got a follower, yay! Juan Solo, hey! Oh, good to see you. Yeah, so then, let's see, volume 1, by the way. Thank you very much. Let's see. So then it has like a nice little inside print. And then this was the side that was on the adhesive part of the paper cutter adhesive mat. So the first couple ones I had to pull off real carefully, and they had kind of a tackiness to them. So I had to like very carefully roll off the tackiness that was left behind. And I was thinking, like, these things, handmade, hand massaged, every single one of them made with a loving little shoulder rub. Oh my goodness. So whoever got these, people were super excited about them at the Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. I loaded the machine, so it was like a 50-50 chance you would get one of these, or like a sticker pack or all the other stuff. So 50% chance this, 50% chance the other stuff. So I think people like that. Most people asked me for a sketch. And look at this print. All those crazy colors, they came out okay. The photograph was okay. The print was fine. This is what this turned into. Whoop. There you go. It is my favorite one. I like that a lot. They weren't all cut perfect. It's just, you gotta love the imperfections, I guess. Juan Soho, it was nice seeing you on Saturday. I'm the one that fell off the mule. Oh, my better half was the one that won a little away from your vending machine. It's so good to see you. Yeah, what do you call it? The punctured lung? Not punctured lung. A collapsed lung. Yeah, that was crazy. Walking around like there was no problem. Pretty tough. Yeah, this one, which piece did she get? She got the other Mardi Gras one that I did. Grump with the feathery hat. Yes, LOL. Well, how have you been? How was your weekend overall? Did you guys find all the stuff you needed at the convention? There's the back. A Grump vending machine exclusive. 2025. So I'll do this annually. I mean, how hard can it be, right? I'll pick my, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, whatever, of my favorite sketches from the stream. I could do that, right? Redesign the cover. Yeah, I'm surprised, and that I think that even works. Here, let's see. I did check it, so it'd be confusing if it didn't work this time. Let's see. Oh, yep, that's my link tree. Functional. Ta-da! Yeah, so I was thinking these are so cute, and stapling each one by one, and then by the time I was in like number 30, I'm like, these aren't so cute anymore. I'm pretty tired. So this one was probably the worst staple job. It should be right here. I should have gotten the stapler that had the little teepee arch thing, and it sits on the top, and then I don't know, I guess it just knows where to staple. I got one that had a long like alligator, not alligator, just some staplers just open a little bit. This one opens a lot of it. So you can fit, I think it goes to like 12 inches or something. I don't need all that. I just needed 3. But it means I still have to eyeball kind of where they land. So this one didn't do so well. So yeah, $5 token. We got a bunch of happy folk. One of these. Let's see. Yep. And it fits perfectly in this. I don't want to open. What is this one? Yeah, this is a book. It feels rigid. I don't want to open it. All of the little envelopes I have, they match this this book. I guess I just have a palette that I like, because it's not like I was trying to coordinate, but all of these envelope colors, it's like every single one of them is complementary to this thing. So, you know what? Sometimes I win. Once in a while. Works out in my favor. Oh, let's see. Yeah, and the convention itself, it's always a lot of fun. It's not too far from us. So we drive. It might be too far to drive back and forth every day, so we got a hotel, and the hotel was pretty nice. And being in Riverside, it wasn't all too spendy. So, yeah. there it is. And then we got home. We were gonna try to see a movie, and we didn't make it in time. But we saw a movie Monday. We saw Sinners. Do you guys know that movie? It's wild. Oh my gosh. I didn't have any idea what it was gonna be. So you could imagine my surprise. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's not for kids. It's not a kid movie. Still, I'm gonna draw. Sinners was an amazing movie, right? Oh my goodness. So let's see. Some moviegoers here. You can kind of see them. I started it. I'll probably ink it today. I don't know how much watercolor I'll get into it. I don't know. We'll give it a try though. Kind of reminded me of Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, that's a comparison a lot of people are making. I was thinking, is it gonna be? I was thinking maybe some sort of thriller, suspense, something or other. And then when we're in line, people were talking a lot about a superhero movie, I guess for other reasons. So I was thinking, wait, is this a superhero movie? Nope. It sure wasn't. Look at that. I'll keep them forever in my treasure pile. So, let's see. Oh, let me fix it because it's kind of blown out. Okay, and then, oh, wrong way. That's a little better. I swear, as soon as I started planning to start the stream, someone had their fire alarm go off and it's been beeping for the past, like, 30 minutes. So hopefully you can't hear that. We ordered some pens from Jet Pens. I was trying to boost the numbers to get free shipping, so I threw in one of these. I was thinking, how is it different than the one I already have? I bought this like just before we were talking about getting rough watercolor paper. So this is just another cold press, but it's 100% cotton, so it has like that like blankety feel. So then, but I guess this one isn't. It doesn't say it is, and I would imagine if it was cotton, it would say right on the front, right? Let's see. It looks different. This one has like a feltier look. Let's see. How much can I show you? It's hard to see. Where's the light? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the one that doesn't say cotton. And the camera's like, I don't know what you're showing me. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see. So then if it's, I guess we'll figure out when I start watercoloring, right? Because if it's that hard to tell, what does it matter? They're pretty similar in price too, so I don't know, the mystery continues. But I want to definitely get a rough just to try it out. I thought that I tried rough, but no, just that weird alligator paper. I don't know what this is, but it's really like rough, not rough, hard. It's like hard paper with a really toothy pattern on it. It's not very pleasant. I don't know what it is. Orion original watercolor paper. I don't know. We'll find out. So let's see. This guy. I imagine they're watching Sinners. I won't rat them out. Who knows how they got into the theater. That's their business. Giant popcorn tub. The ellipse. I was getting cranky about drawing the ellipse. It's just one little thing. I think it all like, ugh, I hate this. So I was trying to think of it in a different way rather than telling myself over and over again how much I hate something, because then it just makes it more miserable. I was thinking, all right, well, how about you love just adequately drawn ellipses? You can appreciate an okay ellipse rather than just being stinky about it the whole time. Let's see. This one, this one, this one. And yeah, I think that's good enough. Can you guys hear the alarm? Because it's warm in here and we're trying to crack the window. So if it's annoying, we'll close it. Maybe someone's at, I hope they're not at work with the smoke alarm going off.
Can you hear?
Oh, Drew Dog, how are you? Good evening, Beth. Periwinkle as Lady Mechanica, that would be an interesting cover. How did Ontario Con go for you and Joel? Pretty good. Joel did really well. And I've had fun just watching people use the vending machine. So yeah, it's always a really easy, fun show to go to. We'll keep going to that one. I like it. Periwinkle, ages ago, I did draw her as Lady Mechanica. I wonder if that still exists somewhere. I probably could do a better version of it. I'm sure it was like over a decade ago or something. And then Joe Benitez drew a really cool Periwinkle kind of Day of the Dead style for the for Grump's Kickstarter way back in the day. That one was really nice. Siege, MIDI or Mew? I guess MIDI. That's what I've heard more often than not. Let's see. Okay, let me change the focus here. How you doing, Siege? That's better. Okay. Let me darken this up so you guys can actually see it. Getting toasty? Yeah, I got some sort of weather warning. It's not that bad here though. I'm a big complainer. I'll complain no matter what about the weather. But let's see. It says 76. 76 is not too bad. And it's 4:30. So I think the high was, what was the high today? Let's see. Heat advisory. Can I go back in time? It's just showing me the future. It says today 77, tomorrow 78. That's pleasant, right? 81 here today, says Chris. This is at the Bay Area. Upstairs temp is 80 in your house, Siege. That's kind of worse. That still air from inside a house, it's different than going outside and having a breeze. Weather is tripping. Cold, windy, and rainy on Saturday. Oh, that's right. We were inside. We were in the convention on Saturday, and we walk out, and it's kind of everything's wet and gloomy. We're like, what just happened? Yeah, Juan, you're right. Yeah, that's the AC struggling against outside. At least you have AC. We had that experience last year with the air conditioner trying its best. Web of Chaos says, I still want Grump as Spawn on a sketch cover. Did you see that on my Instagram? I got one of those. It was that one, and there was a Punisher one. A couple of my favorites, along with who's the other one? Silver Surfer and the guy who he gets planets for. I'm such a good comic sketch cover artist. Who's this character? This super famous one? Oh. Downstairs is nice though. Oh, good. Yeah, we're on the bottom floor, so we don't get a lot of sunshine, but it stays pretty cool. So that's good. You know what, I was thinking of getting a stamp that was my QR code, and then I could stamp the back of all my stickers. But it's kind of smooth feeling. So then I was thinking maybe I should get that kind of stamp ink that adheres to glass and all that stuff. Kind of like that white ink one that looks so good on my envelope. But yeah, I just thought of that now, because what am I even looking at? Oh, Chris Cox, you posted something, writing some 3D software to apply displacement maps and relate, and what? Realted things? Working on examples that are 3D printable. So you posted that, Chris, and it got me all, it looks like stamps on the Discord, and it got me thinking of stamps. It would probably have to be an alcohol ink to stick to that sticker paper. I wonder what the ink that I have is. It definitely takes a special solvent or stamp pad cleaner to take it off. Okay, let's see. I did not see that, just something I wanted for a long time. Yeah, go scroll through my Instagram and see if you actually do want something like that. Since there's like photographic evidence of what it would actually look like. So part of me wants to, hold on, is this, would that help? Part of me wants to ink this with microns, another part wants me to do this Fude pen, which has the ink that I'm falling in love with again. Let's see. It's a platinum carbon ink that's good for water resistance and alcohol marker stuff. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, we had Donut Man. Donuts. I think he's in Glendora, and it's just like open-faced donuts with strawberries. There, I think the strawberries are just cut in half, and it's like a jelly or pie filling kind of thing, and it's actually really good. It's not like a super awful sweet, overly sweet pie filling thing. It's sweet, but it's fresh tasting. Our friend John brought us some, and they were really, really good. So we ate like little piggies all weekend. It's kind of fun, but also you come home feeling pretty bloated. Let's see. For the vending machine, I still need to make a sign that somehow I want to adhere the actual prizes from the vending machine to the sign, and I'm picturing ways to do it where it's not so heavy that it just falls over. I think there's a way, because people are pretty much taking a chance on mostly unseen stuff. And I think they'd like it better if they can have a view of all the stuff. All the little kids, Mom, can I have some money? Mom's like, no. Okay. But if Mom could see what's in there, Mom would be like, heck yeah. That's my fantasy anyway. Yeah, what did I do with my little seedy things? Oh, they're right here. So I even, for the this weird stuff from the artist meetup, I googled what does it say? Okay, it's premium wildflower mix. So I googled like what premium wildflower mix was, and it's like the whole thing is it's supposed to be waterless, you know, it's native to Southern California flowers, wildflowers. So they're like the bushy bushes with the flowers in them, I think. If there's poppies in here, I'd be so happy. That's one of my favorite flowers. Such a pretty color. So then I have a pot outside that's a really good contender for accepting these new seeds. Maybe I'll take a picture, a little status report to see how I'm doing. I have some fake plants that are doing well, one. And then I have an ivy that's probably, let's see, 98, 08, 18, 90, 20, 22, 3, 4, 27 years old? Oh my goodness. And it's still kicking. California poppies, bright, bright, bright orange. Aren't they pretty? There's this crusty sidewalk we walk by once in a while, and it has these beautiful little poppies, and it's such a nice, bright addition to that weird... You know what it is? Somebody has a shawarma thing out there, and when they're not there, it's just one grease stain. But the poppies are nice. So yeah, I like them. Hopefully these particular wildflowers are gnat resistant. Out front there's a bush that's kind of gnatty. I don't need any of that mess. It's hot out, so Periwinkle's wearing a double tank top. Marion, thank you so much. Sending love from London. Oh, it's so good to see you. How you doing over there? I don't have a time conversion for London. I have zero idea. It's early or late. Kind of dark. A little lighter there. Okay, let's see. One a.m. Oh my goodness, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Oh, Emmy's MCM London is happening now, or it just passed? I think it just passed, being Tuesday. Did you go? So how's your day been? Pretty good. What did we do? Oh, I had Taco Tuesday. And it was a proper Taco Tuesday with, you know, not Los Angeles priced Taco Tuesday. Yeah, you just have to go walk to the Goodwill. You find good tacos. What else? Is that it? That's what I'm so excited about. What passed? Vince, I think it was the MCM London, which is a really cool comic convention in London. We did that maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I think I remember seeing a friend post about it. I think so. I didn't go. You weren't there. Oh, I wasn't there. No. Hopefully see you real soon. Sending you love. Thank you so much. We met at MCM London Comic Con and then outside we've been oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, thank you so much for reminding me. Yes, it's coming up. Okay. That was a crazy coincidence. Ben says I don't get around to places like that. London or Taco Tuesday? Probably London, right? No, not this time, says Marian. Yeah, we went to a comic shop when we went to MCM London after, if we're lucky enough to go to, we call it one of the exotics, like any cool convention we fly to, it's one of the exotics. It could, you know, it's exciting. So we'll spend a couple days there, and on this particular time in London, after the convention, we went to a comic book shop because you can't get enough. After the comic festival, you gotta go to see the comic store. And I just happened to run across somebody I met at the Comic-Con. And I had my little Grump doll with me because I was taking pictures of him because it's a post. I'm so bad at social media, so I use him as my prop. They're like, no, Grump did it. It's not me. But I bought him a Harry Potter outfit. He's cute. I need more of your comics. I need to make more. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hi, Hero. Love your Grump dolls. Finn says, oh no, I don't. The same thing. Okay, let's see. So for this one, I was thinking it'd be funny that they all had slightly different reactions to whatever they're watching. Manny's like, what the heck? Harry's like, hey. Excellent. Definitely need more of your comics, says Hero. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed you at Ontario. Let's see. Or maybe prints of your characters. Me too. You did. I love meeting Grumpy. That was so silly. But fun, right? Meeting up so randomly in the place for me, so far from home. Juan Solo, are you gonna be at the Los Angeles Comic-Con? Maybe. Maybe. I think we applied. We're gonna see what we hear back. Like if we're waitlisted or what the deal is. We've applied to that one, to WonderCon. Yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, TwitchCon. The applications just went live, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna apply, rather. Whoops, Grump. That's okay, Marianne. Yeah, we'll see if they accept my application. I'm supposed to send a video or something, but video, but just click the link. I'm so bad at social media. Oh. But I really want to be accepted into that, into TwitchCon. I've never been, and I think it'd be interesting. They give you like a huge 10 by 10 or something spot with electricity and a countertop space. So it just, I don't know. Hero says, I missed the tickets for this year and tried to volunteer for Comic-Con but didn't make the cut. Maybe next year. Yeah, I guess keep trying. There's got to be so many people trying to volunteer. Mariani says, gosh, I need to sleep. I'm sorry. Oh yes, please go to sleep. That's so kind of you to just drop by and say hi. Like 1 a.m. Thank you so much for stopping and talking, Grump, reminding me. Those were good times. Hero says, of course you will be accepted at TwitchCon. Well, you never know. You never know. So Juan Solo, is that one of your conventions you go to every year? The Los Angeles Comic-Con? We don't always go to that one. Now that we're in the area, it's like more of a possibility. Popcorn eaters. I was about to say I haven't had ice cream in a while, but I had a shake. I went to Shake Shack after the movie, and I had the s'mores. It was good. Hero says, definitely started back up after my military contract ended back in 2001. Tried to make up for the 8 years I was not able to make. Yeah, and then that's got to be a whole ramp up for being away for so long. And you're like, wait, when am I supposed to do this? How does this work? Maybe every other year I go to Los Angeles Comic-Con, says Juan Solo. Okay, ellipse. Perfectly adequate ellipse. Nothing to fear. Tillamook ice cream is the best. Hero, I read an article that said they had the best vanilla. And I was suspect of that. Like, Tillamook, really? From the regular grocery store? So I'm gonna have to do taste test. Because I know I've had that before. It's good. Is it the best? I don't know, maybe. I heard, okay, so number 1 was Tillamook, and then number 2 was Van Leeuwen, which is the t-shirt from this little painting. They're all mixed up. There she is. Van Leeuwen. That's the ice cream store. Best aged cheeses at times. I like the cheese too. It's always a safe bet. The alarm finally stopped outside. Phew. We're all safe. I doubt how helpful alarms are now. Everyone just tunes them out. Have you ever heard a car alarm that's kind of in motion? Oh no, someone's having a bad day. Let's see. I guess I need to pay attention. It's symmetrical. I like that. But I need to pay attention to their cups because I want those to be on the same kind of level. So let's see what I did here. Kind of like that. I was just gonna put one cup because they were sharing, but I didn't want to draw behind periwinkle, so I'm like, oh, hide it behind a cup. Perfect. I need to not erase so much. I can totally see it fluffing up all this cotton stuff. For tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna start a little earlier. I think I'm gonna start at 2:30 and end a little earlier. We're gonna try to make a movie screening. All about the free movies. This one's like a Wes Anderson something or other. The one we missed Sunday night was it was a screening of the Black Mirror episodes that were kind of like Star Trek-y, where that guy was trapping people's clones into his own little world. So they're going to show those two and then have a Q&A with the director, I believe. But we just couldn't get there in time. There'll be more. Okay, so then the same height. Let's see, super scientific here. Wait, what did I just measure though? The top of the front lid. And then let's do the bottom of the front lid. That doesn't look right. Hold on. There you go. That's how the pros do it, right? All right, close enough. I'm wondering when it comes to adding details to this, I was gonna do, again, this is what I tried to do with the periwinkle sip one. I want to do more details with the ink stuff, ink lines, and less with the watercolor, but then I went and did more. I just did more and more. So let's see. I'll leave this out for reference, but I was wondering should I, like, what kind of designs would I put in a movie? Cup of soda. And the popcorn thing, I was thinking of just doing the classic stripedy stripes that they have on popcorns. Like red and white, or red and cream color. That just seems so popcorny. Even though when you're at the movies, they give you something that's branded with whatever movie they're selling. And we don't have another convention until San Diego Comic-Con. That's like far away. What is it? The 23rd through the 27th. So that gives me a lot of time to figure some more stuff out. Who are you? Stay here. Yep. So I still want to do the little backing cards for the original art when they're little like this. The ones that are Morphicon coming up, it says hero. I don't know that one. So if I paint on a shikishi board, that stands up pretty good in the envelope, but I want a little card to put behind the tiny ones. So I'll make these. I probably have to make more envelopes. Power Rangers Con. So hero. Oh my goodness. Let's try that. Looks semi-decent. I ordered another sticky mat for the sticker cutter, paper cutter thing, because I was thinking over the course of printing out the covers for the sketchbook, it worked out better that it was becoming less and less tacky because it was easier to pull these off. But I was thinking, when I try to do a sticker, it's not going to be tacky at all because the sticker backing is really slippy. So I figured I got another high tack one, because then the high tack goes low tack, and then I can just use the old high tack as low tack to get a new high tack one, and I can just keep demoting them as it goes. Makes perfect sense in my head. I might need to, I haven't figured out the pressure thing with the sticker cutter. It was working fine, but I think I can use some fine tuning. And when it was super late at night, the day before the convention, I was just happy that it was working. So I didn't really, I probably could have set it up in a more efficient way. I bet you I'm probably gonna burn through more blades than I need to, because it's just too much pressure, too many passes. So I still need to experiment with that, now that it's not like do or die. I could use the there's like a 60 degree angle blade. That one was supposed to be for felt or something. But maybe my stuff is just that thick where I don't need to use the thicker blade. I don't know. Not thicker, just a steeper cut angle. Let's see. Okay. Try not to draw blood. So the one nope, that's too close. The one on the right has a steeper cut angle than the one on the left. So maybe I should use the steeper cut angle. Okay, that's it. 45 and 60 degree. Like part of me wants to just say it works, leave it alone, just power through. But the other part wants me to know how it works more with a little more detail so I can like not break things.
Game begin.
All right. Yeah, and I still need to go to the risography studio with my newfound expertise and make those cards, the little, they're kind of like something, a cross between a tarot card and a Magic the Gathering card. Where the characters have a little pack, but have them reso printed. So I got plenty of time to get that. Chris says, there are plenty of tutorials online about which blade works for which situation. Yeah, I've seen them, but they're not, it's like, I still have to experiment with the materials I'm using because they're not, it's like, I'm using the tutorials and people's experiences and copying them and finding I still have to make adjustments because I'm not using the exact same materials. Like maybe my laminate is a lot thicker. Maybe the combination of my sticker paper and laminate is thicker than theirs. The cardstock, the cover stock, whatever paper I'm using for this. Yeah, I just, experimentation. You just kind of have to use the tutorials and the guides to get you started so you don't, I don't know, break something. But then I still have to figure it out. And it was working, I was happy about that. I just know that I could probably have a little more finesse to all that stuff. They have weird stuff for that thing. Some sort of, I'm never gonna use this, but like puff, what is it called? The puff heat transfer? For t-shirts, I guess. So if you have one of those t-shirt press type of deals, you can cut out this puff transfer and then you just use the press and then peel the plastic off and it starts making puffy letters. I don't think I have any use for that, but I appreciated it. They gave me some sort of heat transfer vinyl samples. how would you do that on a tumbler? I don't know. Again, it's like not really what I'm gonna get into, but I like to know. I still refuse to get a weeding tool. I just use a push pin. These things popped right off when I cut them, and I just bent the sticky board, and they just kind of boop, popped off, and I just kind of shuffled my fingers under it. Except it was super tacky for some reason in the center of the tacky mat. But yeah, it worked. Do I have a... This is the paper I used for the insides. The outside, I think this is old zine paper that I was using. I forgot what kind of... how thick that was, but the insides was this from Michael's. It was, let's see, 25 sheets for $2, and they were 12 by 12 inches. So I got a couple packs. And I forgot what the math was. It was like each piece of paper did do 4 interiors, like 4 books worth. I think. It's really good. Double-sided, recommend it. Finger count correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 fingers and a thumb. Oops, let's see. Yeah, that printer was really slow though. Beautiful prints, just not the type of thing you want to do last minute. Where's Manny's little hair floof? All right, so let's show you. Little moviegoers. I gotta figure out their armrests. I can just bake it. It's not that important of a detail. And I lost Manny's straw. Okay. There's Perry's is still there. Where's your straw? What'd you do with it? Let's throw it over here on this side. I'm gonna make it longer just to avoid the tangent. And then movie chair. I couldn't get my seat to stay reclined. It kept just creeping forward. It was that fancy IMAX, or what is it? Irvine? That screen is huge. Every time you can tell it's someone's first trip there because they're like, oh my gosh. Because you don't even enter at the base of it, you kind of enter midway. It just like goes up forever and it goes down forever. Siege says, I just found something my mom would have loved. Had we ever found it before? What is it, Siege? Espinaca queso? What is that? Hold on. What is that?
Spinach queso.
Spinach queso. Huh. That sounds good, actually. And good for you. Are you just looking, are you looking up dishes? Did you see some at a restaurant and you got it? Jalapeno jack cheese, spinach, and roasted peppers. Think Mexican spinach dip. That sounds really good. Hero says, love the movies. I have a subscription to Cinemark. Only time random people can enjoy films together and be critics. Yeah. Yeah, I think that espinaca, or is it espinaca? Is it like a tilde over that? I don't know. Queso. It's like I like the idea of it, but it seems spicy. You got the jalapeno jack and roasted peppers. I think I would need to get that a little more mild for my palate. But that's me. It sounds really good. Normal N. Thank you. It sounds really good. I'm the one that's wrong. I've been trying to get myself into green peppers like Anaheim and what was the other one? Poblano, which are really, really mild. So I'd roast them and then put them in some white bean chicken chili. So I'm trying to sneak myself into liking that flavor. I love the way roasted chilies smell when they're cooking. Way more than I like eating them. Okay, so then let's see. Details. This is hair. I'm gonna move the hair down a little bit. Shoulder that disappears behind the handy cup. And then what's this? Nothing. Maybe hand? This is arm. We're getting into the don't worry about it phase. It is what it is. Okay. Here's what we're going with. Ink that. I guess I'll do microns first. If I'm feeling spicy, I'll go with the Fude pen. I'm Texan. I think habaneros taste good, though they are kind of my limit on hot. Oh my gosh. You could make a wonderful sauce for enchiladas with poblanos or Anaheim peppers. Yeah, oh, that sounds good too. Juan Solo. Here, if you got recipes, post them on Discord. Oops, that's not how. Okay, so let's see. I say let's go straight for the 3. Left to right, like a normal person. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Twitch changed the art thumbnail. Like for the categories of where you can stream. They changed it from some pink and purple like digital art face to a mountain scene in a picture frame. Looks kind of weird, actually. Oh, and it just says art on it in plain font. I don't know what that is. I think I'm gonna leave her freckles to do in purple ink if I don't forget. Oops. Web of Chaos. I'm officially lurk mode as I'm off to build and paint some war crime robot. Have a good one, everyone. Web of Chaos, do good work. I want to see your pictures when you're done. All my love. Aw, those are cute emotes. I like your lurk emote too. Okay, have a good night, Web of Chaos. Thanks for coming around. Gotta have evidence of site updates. It says Siege. Yeah, that's someone working hard. I got an idea. I'm gonna change this. That'll make everybody happy. This paper is ripply. I'm trying to make a straight line, which I struggle with anyway. It's like I should put like a little. I'm gonna smudge everything. My greasy hand. Straight lines are hard. Yeah, they are. I shouldn't even try. I like a wiggly line, so it's like trying to make it straight contains the wiggliness to acceptable amounts. Do I have the right focus on? I sure don't. There we go. More manageable. We've just seen so many movies now. We went years barely seeing any at all. It's kind of nice. I haven't been to see a movie. I haven't been to see one in a while. Godzilla -1 was my last one for sure. That was a good one. That's a good one to end it on. Long skinny arm. I don't usually get candy at the movies. I'll get a popcorn and a soda. And then the soda, I'll take tiny little sips until the movie's almost over because I don't want to have to get up in the middle of the movie. Excuse me. Too much soda, pardon me. So far, no design has been established. To be determined. Same, and I get the smallest size. I don't need 3/4 of a gallon, right? And the thing is, they'll say like for 10 cents more, you can get a whole gallon of soda, and it's like you feel like a sucker for not going for it because it's only 10 cents. But that's no, that's too much. I like soda a lot if I'm having greasy stuff. I like it with pizza, burgers, like fast foody. But it's not really something that I just keep in the fridge. To be honest, the better challenge is get a beer, glass of wine, and enjoy it over the entire movie. That's a pretty pro move. I'm not much of a drinker, but I could appreciate you having a nice time like that. What are your thoughts on those movie theaters where you order a meal and there's like dining service during the movie? We tried that once. Seems like such a good idea. It's like a relaxing movie snacks. It's not. It's terrible. I want to see the movie, and then the best part, like when the end of the movie, good ones are awesome. Mediocre ones seem expensive for what you get. Okay, so then here's my problem with it, Siege. It's like the movie is about to wrap up, and it's like the big ending scene, right? Excuse me, pardon me. Somebody like is coming to give you a bill and charge you. So you miss like the last like 15 minutes of the movie because someone's in your face trying to collect money for it. And it's like, no. Isn't there like a prepaid version of that or something? Raphael says something in Brazilian. Nice to meet you. Oh, deaf. I wish I knew sign language. Hi. Hi, Raphael. I see if I try to read something in another language, that could be that could get myself into trouble. Well, lucky for you, Raphael. You can see the drawing. You're not missing anything by not hearing all my blabbing. Have your card out and ready. Leave it in a matter of, here is my money, shut up and go away. That IMAX screen is something else. It's not much of a spoiler to say the first scene of the movie, but the guy rolls up in a cool looking old car and it just feels like it's gonna park right in your lap. It's huge, just coming right at you. It's their job. Good ones get the hint. Yeah. You know what? I think maybe even if that whole dining in the theater went perfectly, I think I prefer to grab a bite after and then just talk about the movie and kind of extend the evening that way. This paper is very plush. What was the other plushy one I had? I don't remember. It might have been one of these. This one. This one isn't cotton though. I checked every IMAX around me for Godzilla -1 in 3D. I would have paid the $70 to $110. Is that how much tickets cost for that? Like, are you talking about scalper tickets, or is that how much they were selling those for? There's no way. $110.
When the drum beats go like this.
I just saw it at home on the TV. That's IMAX 3D cost usually. It can be steep. How much did we pay for the movie we saw? I don't even know. I was just super excited to see it. 3D IMAX costs $110.
3D.
What's that? No, I know, but I'm just surprised at the price of a 3D IMAX ticket. Jeez Louise. That was only the second time we saw a movie on that particular screen. The first one was Dune, so we had that whole experience of walking into the theater and being wowed by the size of the screen. I felt like I was right there riding those wormy things. Dune would be amazing to see in IMAX. It was. I didn't really want to see the first one. It just seemed kind of boring and sandy. I don't know. But then we watched it at home and I was trying to fall asleep, but it was too interesting. So that made me think, when the second one comes out, I for sure want to see it on IMAX, because I bet you that would have been really cool. We didn't even live anywhere near Irvine at the time too. I made us drive all the way out for the experience. It's kind of the only way to get us out to the movies, to see something like that. There's no way I'm gonna just go to a regular theater to see a rom-com or something. I'm not really super interested. What do you gain from, I guess if I was on a date or something, but I'm just not gonna have a date night to go to a rom-com. Raphael, I'm gonna assume you said something very nice in a different language. Let's see. You understand I'm deaf? Yes, yes. I don't, hopefully you have closed captions on, because I don't know sign language. The movie I'm watching needs to have a reason to have the scale of big screen. Otherwise, it's close up on large people. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. How big do I need to see this person's face? Godzilla, Transformers, Dune, Pacific Rim. Yeah, I get why someone would want to see it on big screen. Anything 40K related would be epic on the big screen because of the style of 40K. Well, you say that and I think of painted miniatures. And Superman painting them. One of the Smallville actors was at Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. He was near where we were hanging out, and Joe's like, "Look over there." I didn't recognize him. It's like celebrities need to be squared with their with the screen of their movie. If they're just out in the wild, I was like, I don't know who that is. Except Tara Reid, for some reason, I picked her out real quick in the elevator. Yeah, they need to have the title of their project above their heads and then have a nice rectangle around their faces. Vince, I think my art tanks ran out. Are you feeling uninspired? What depleted your art tank? Gothic structures and iconography everywhere. That sounds really nice. That's what Google Gemini will do for you in the future meeting. What? That's is that the AI assistant or something? I just don't feel the need to create things as strongly as when I started. So give me a timeline. When did you start? How years ago? Months ago? Because that's kind of natural. Sometimes that's just how it feels sometimes. Sometimes the only difference is that if you do it for a living, you can't really afford to just stop. You have to find motivation somewhere. Maybe it's not in looking at art or paintings, maybe it's music. Just being around other creative people. Kind of trick yourself into staying productive, finding things you like. About April this year. April? Okay, well, started from bare bones, picked up a pencil for the first time. Scratch. Oh, you know what? Don't beat yourself up about it. You're gonna have those ebbs and flows. Just don't let too much time go between drawing. Doodle stuff, weird things, just maybe colors that you want to see until you kind of like something creative hits you in the feels again. Yeah, it's not like some romanticized version of artists where we're always like, oh, I must create. I feel it's running through me. It's not like that. I think, yeah, just don't worry yourself too much about that. Looking at bills due, says Chris. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, one big lips coming up. Maybe I'll skip it. Maybe I'll just keep going. Lips last. My brain, Siege says, my brain used to do more drawings and stories. Now it does more designs and thoughts on thermodynamics. Really? Huh. That's interesting. Let's see, where can I start with this little guy? I don't think I ever snuck into an R-rated movie. There are some scary movies I saw on video with friends, but yeah, it's not that big a deal. Was it one of those Nightmare on Elm Street movies? My aunt had Poltergeist. I used to like that. I was weird, kind of like, for that movie. Super scared of it, and like compelled to watch it until I wasn't scared anymore. Love horror movies, one of my favorite genres. Though most of the time, they are beyond awful. Are they cheap to make and easy to make money off of? Is that why they're such a low bar sometimes? Easy to make, especially ripping other things off. Yeah, I guess so. CJ, have you ever done one of those escape room type of things? I've been hearing more and more about them. I feel like my patience for that would be pretty quick. I would like it until I didn't, and then I want to just leave. I'm like, all right, this is enough. I get it. We're trying to escape. Let's go. I don't know how good the clues are, the puzzles. I guess it depends on the escape room, right? Someone can just make something really bad and you miss clues because they're just not very clever. Like, that's what it is? I'm just supposed to look at that number? Or I don't know. I've never been through one, so I wouldn't even know how they set them up. Negative. Says siege. I gave Manny my weird thumb. I don't know what this means when he do this. Oh. Weird thumb coming up. I haven't been through one, but I'm not stuck in the same place with any group of people. I can't escape type of person. That's fair. Yeah. I don't know how they work. So I'm picturing like people with a group of friends who book their own time to do it. Not just you and a bunch of strangers, because then how do you tell a stranger off? Like, no, that's not what we're doing. You can, tell your friends like, hey, let's try this. But strangers, it's got to be a group of your friends, right? They can't make you do that with strangers. Hero asks, would you ever place your original art for auction or sell? Yeah, I would. I think you had a somewhat of an interest in this piece, right? Yeah, gold. Guts. I'm excited to bid or get. Every price? Every piece you're interested in? Let's see. You're interested in that one? What else? Aw, that is cute. That one's cute too. Well, this was the one that you mentioned specifically. So they're all kind of would be priced differently, but this one's probably like 40. 40 for a friend. I was saving it for you for the convention. Love boba. Boba's good. I wouldn't buy any of that art for sale. Next time I'll be okay. Do you want me to, well, what's the shipping on something like this? I think it'd probably fit into my little thing. So it'd probably be $4. So what is that? $44 if you want this one. I can send it to you. Thank you for thinking of me. Yeah, of course. I'll pay whatever. Hero, do you want me to, you want to do this? Let's see. Okay, just send me your, where can you contact me? On Instagram, right? Just send me a message on Instagram. We'll figure it out. Look, she's pretty. Look at that. Look at those freckles. The sipping, the gold. It's a work of art, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Hero, send me a message. It's right here for you. Let's do it. Here, we'll do a slow show, so that way you can see there's something else. This is a Proud Manny, Loki, Grump, Wonder Grump, Mardi Gras. This one's pricey because I don't want to sell it. This is the You're Not the Boss of Me. I don't have a price in mind, but I'm having trouble parting with it. Deckard. Party Perry. Mary Perry. Hatching a Robot. I call this one PB&J just because of the background colors. It's Mary Grump. And little tiny captain. Oh, there's more. This masterpiece. Discovery in the Grass. We called something real flowery. Thinking Manny. Rage Perry. This one is, I don't want to sell it, so that's going to be expensive. This is the Otanoke Perry. I think that's it. Okay, so you can list them by name if you want to DM me. When you have an attachment to art, it should be worth more for sure. Yeah. Okay, so what's happening? Oh yeah. Reminds me of gorillas. I love gorillas. That video, Feel Good Inc., kind of made me, it boosted my creative motivation to start up again. I was coloring a bunch at Aspen. And then I finished a deadline. I was probably up all night. Yeah, because when do new albums come out? Like Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday? I forget. And I was such a nerd fan that I couldn't just get the regular album. I had to get the one with the B-sides that I wanted. It is a good song. Feel Good Inc. So I drove to Amoeba Records, which wasn't by miles so far from Aspen Comics. Or was it Top Cow? No, it was Aspen. Yeah, and I listened to the whole album on the way back home, which makes it seem that that was a long drive. Turner Civil War got me into comics in high school. That was a great moment, yeah. All the capes hanging up, that was a really cool piece. I could feel the paper underneath this pen just like I'm curious to see what the watercolor does. Those were the last comics I had signed by him in person. That's why I have his art tattooed on my forearm. That's pretty next level sadness. Next up grump. You would blow my mind. That would be insane. Zero grump tattoos. I did a piece of art of a long time ago. I used to like Kings of Leon a bunch. And they had a t-shirt contest that I entered and lost. But that design was tattooed on, like, I think it was 3 separate people sent me pictures of the tattoo of that design that they put on themselves. That was pretty crazy. But, no grump stuff yet.
Game.
Love Kings of Leon. We used to see them live when they were in town. They were really good. Haven't in a while. I even got a picture with Nathan Followill, the drummer. Cold Desert is my fave. Was that from Only by the Night? that album? I can't remember. I think that's when I stopped buying them. So it was Youth and Young Manhood, Aha Shake Heartbreak. Phenomenal, those two albums. Then he sang that song Drunk. I'm sure that was the only one. What was the third one? Yeah, I don't remember. The one with the broken light bulb. Oh yeah, even they got their set list. They threw it at the crowd. And I grabbed one. I was on their message board and everything. I'm such a nerd fan. That's when I learned that. That's how I found out about the Mighty Boosh, because they had an episode where they were, I think they were stranded on a desert island, so they had a Aha Shake Heartbreak with them. And so that came up on the message board. So then I became a Mighty Boosh fan. Yeah, that was a pretty song. All right. I guess I'm avoiding the popcorn bin. You have the documentary DVD? How did I miss that one? When did that come out?
Game over.
See, okay. I'm ignoring the blank spot here because I don't know exactly how Grump's arm will factor into that spot. I can just scooch his hand down, just put his little hand right there. I better fix it or figure it out before I get myself into trouble. The ending gets me every time. Of the documentary, came out in 2011. Okay, so let's see. Arm would be here, his elbow, and then if he brings his hand back up, wait, that's too low. Let's try it again. May 9th is your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday. Pretty good time of year for birthday. Usually the weather's nice. Just coming out of winter. Kind of out of the way from all the holidays. 36, been collecting you all since I was 16. Oh my goodness. For 2 decades. Oh, so you went to, you were at Ontario. Did you happen to go by the Aspen booth? I dropped by for a bit, chatted with them. Okay, so then that's where your elbow is going to be. So then that's where it would come forward. And then some foreshortening, something or other for a little grump hand. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's see if I can wrap this around a little better. I think that'll work. Just walked by it with my Ecos Kickstarter hardcover, but never got to say hi. My anxiety kicked in too much. That'll happen. It might help to just go and say, I'm so nervous, can you just sign this, and be honest about it? Because they're all really nice. And just you saying, like, just, you know, admitting right off the bat, like, all right, I'm gonna, pardon me, I'm gonna be a weirdo about it, but can you just do this? It might take the sting out of trying to work up the courage for something when you don't really need to. Just kind of admit to it and be whoever you are and get that stuff signed. I'm hoping next time I can go up to them again. I hope so. Give it a try. So, like, okay, what would you say? Practice it. Like, you're gonna see probably Frank or Peter. You can just say, I don't know. Hi, I'm sorry, I'm a big fan. Can you sign this? And what are they gonna say? They're gonna say, like, sure, of course. Give me 2 minutes, maybe. Maybe he's in the middle of a sketch. Peter's in the middle of a sketch or something. You might say, give me a minute. And you just wait. Easy. It's not easy, I know, but I mean, you can, it's survivable, and you get your stuff signed. For a little bit of awkwardness, some sweatiness, you can leave with a bunch of happy memories. His hand is getting worse and worse. Jeff says, Roblox? No, these are my little characters, Grump. I'm a... I do this little graphic novel. This is Grump. He's this 9-year-old curmudgeon. And he's gonna get forced to make some friends pretty soon. So this, what I do on the stream is I just try to practice drawing and watercoloring, because usually I used to do mostly Photoshop coloring. So I'm trying to learn watercolor, and this is the beginning of that. Here's something I just finished on another stream. One of Grump's friends, Periwinkle. So this is how that kind of starts. They're seeing a movie. They may have snuck in to see Sinners, I don't know. So first I'm gonna ink it, then I'm gonna do some watercolor stuff. See how far I get. Thank you very much. Hero says, I know I've met them so many times. I have pictures with them, just hard when I'm alone. Love Frank, Peter, Vincent, everyone. Even if you go up to them and you tell them like exactly how you're feeling, like I've got anxiety, so bear with me, can you please just suffer that quick embarrassment or whatever you want to call it, and it'll probably start to fade when they just are nice to you, you know? Just trying to show them appreciation more than the signing. Yeah, but it might be easier to ask for the signing than to try to say something really heartfelt. Maybe that could be the gateway into saying something sweet while they're signing. I don't know. Okay, so hand attempt number what? 4? Oh, it's getting so fuzzy. Okay, shoot. Okay, this one gotta be the last one. Oh my goodness, that's so fuzzy. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Even if you say something awkward, you'll be memorable. The siege. Yeah, and you know what though? They're all really nice. You know that they're all really nice people, so it's gonna feel weird, but you know, I think it's worth it. Usually I'll say the embarrassing thing like, I'm so bad with faces, I'm sorry, because it's easier to say it out loud than to pretend that it doesn't exist. Yeah, I met a really nice guy at the art meetup, Culver Arts meetup, Kevin. I met him for the first time, for the second time. You know, I've got a bad memory. Thank you for the suggestions, you're amazing. Hero, don't even worry about it. What is their race? They are not human. Let's see. Jeffy and Ho. Yeah, they're well, okay. You know how the Simpsons, they're kind of weird looking and yellow. They kind of don't look human, but you kind of accept that they are-ish. That's kind of like what it is for this world. They don't look right, but it's not part of the story that they are alien or vampires. They're just, or zombies. They're just, this is how they look. And they do regular weird little kid stuff. They just look weird. Because I started off as a comic book colorist. In high school I wanted to draw, but I got professional work coloring comics, and I wanted to make sure I was drawing again. And this was just kind of the thing I doodled. These little characters. The look of them came first, and the story developed later. So they're just weird-looking little kids. Paige says, want to know one of my awkward moments I never knew how to resolve? Being a service member and being told, thank you for your service. It's just a job to most service members, but saying that or no problem feels like it undermines their appreciation. So yeah, thanks. I've seen that interaction before. If people really mean it and they have a lot of love for you guys, I never considered that it would feel awkward for you. What do they say? I think they just say thank you very much, and then they go on their way. Thank you for your service. It's important. I'm gonna make you feel awkward about it, Siege. You too, Hero. I just say thank you when they say that. When they say thank you for your service. Did my time, says Siege. Not a problem anymore, but yep, is always my thought. Okay, it's real weird in this little corner. Did my time, paid for my right to vote. the siege. It kind of did give this a little perspective. Okay. There's just some weird overlapping stuff behind this bucket. We'll all have to be okay with that. All right, I can do bucket. Ellipse coming up. My favorite things ever. What did I say? My new way of looking at it. I love adequate ellipses. Just have to be good enough. Uh-oh. Almost like we weren't. Whoa, 16 viewers. Hey, visitors. How was your stream? Were you arting or playing games? How are you guys? Oh, good to see you. Hold on, let's see. Welcome, says Chris. All right, let's see. There we go. Cyberpunk? You were playing Cyberpunk? Ooh, I've been wanting to do another playthrough. I think because I was a girl V, I think I want to be a guy one, and I'm gonna try to be more friendly with Johnny Silverhand, whatever Silver. It's been a while. He didn't like me very much. I didn't let him smoke enough. Let's see who's here. My Gucci avocado. Hello. That sounds fancy. Yeah, well, this is the kind of stuff I do. I'm the artist of this silly little book called Grump. I wrote it, did the art for it. And let's see. Yeah, I'll show you my favorite page. Hold on, let's see. There it is. Well, hold my fish. She's about to get into it. So she chases, and then, wow, we need more. There we go. She pounces. I'm totally like breaking the spine. There we go. She jumps on him. She slides down. She doesn't make the catch. That's okay. She looked cool. You made a new hug emote? Aw, that's cute. Yeah, is that a little puppy? I'm trying to see it itty bitty. Aw, look at the little face. The fanciest avocado. So how do you usually do it? You work first and play? Like you do the emotes and then you play the game? I never streamed Cyberpunk. I'm not very good at, I love playing these games. I would probably be really frustrating to watch because I'll just wander around forever trying to find weird stuff behind something I'm not supposed to be. I get stuck all the time, not from puzzles, but like in the actual, in the cracks of the game that I'm not supposed to be in. So it's like when you fall into them, you can kind of see like weird polygons or voids because I'm not supposed to jump on that, and I've been trying to jump on it and I end up sliding into something. That's me, haha. Let's see. Yeah, I would never stream a game. Yeah, it would be too like nerve-wracking. Yeah, I haven't fired that game up in a while. My girlfriend Judy's gonna be super mad at me. Yeah, I saw Sinners yesterday. I went not knowing anything at all about the movie, so my mind was blown because I was like, what even is this? So maybe they snuck in, I don't know. Climbing the unclimbable, reaching the unreachable. Yeah, that's the fun part of games. Yeah, I did that with Horizon Forbidden West, where it's like you're not supposed to jump up the entire snowy mountain, but there I was, seeing what was up there, until the game like makes you turn around. Oh, it was better in Forbidden West because they just say you're leaving the gaming area, but in the Star Wars Outlaws, they just basically throw out a timer and make you start at your last checkpoint. Like, I didn't know I was supposed to go that way. I'm in a ship. I can't tell. I was really bad at flying that ship. But yeah, I like those. What's my next game gonna be? I'm not sure. I was thinking of that Astro Boy. Was that the game of the year game? Astro Boy looks cute. I'm just curious because how it got a lot of attention, so I'm wondering what the big deal is. That's how I felt about God of War 2. It was winning all the awards, and it's not really my style of game, but I thought if everybody loves this, it must be good. Now it's my favorite game, one of my favorite games. Red Dead 1 and 2 are good. Everyone gives you a limit on the main quest till everyone dies. That seems fair. If everyone's dead, I guess you're done. So basically I'm going to watercolor this. This is a new watercolor block that I got that's 100% cotton. So it's like just super fluffy. I don't know if it's got to be a good thing. I'll figure it out. So this is kind of the way this one started. I don't think this is 100% cotton, but it's the same brand. I'm basically just experimenting and trying to find which paper I like. I kind of know what brushes I like now. Surprising no one, it's the sable, and there's synthetic sable that I like. I just don't know what my watercolor paper preference is. Well, you are trying to save the world. Time limit makes sense. Yeah. There's no more game, I guess, if everyone's dead. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Okay. Do I have the right focus on? Yes. So I was just sweating, trying to make semi-decent ellipses. They have tools for this. I just kind of free-handed it. Grump doesn't mind. Oh, most likely Marsh. Look what I made. I put these in my my vending machine. Where's the actual staply good one? Hands have gone far. Okay, it's right here. This one. Look. I know you have to go because you're, yeah, go lurk and find some dinner. I'll show you friends. This one, look at that. Ta-da! I cut these, I use my my new paper cutter, it's like a die cutter for stickers and paper. Cut this part out and then I did the rest by hand. These are, it's kind of mostly stream sketches. So it's the vending machine is loaded with these things now. Here it is. So that's how I spent my Friday, trying to get these nice. It was successful. Marsh, thank you so much. Go grab a bite. Thank you for the raid. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back before I mess it up. I'm gonna go back in here. Oh, let's see how close my photography skills are. We're trying to get this looking decent. So here's the original. Oh, let's see. It's UV reactive. Look at that. Can you kind of see that? Okay, so let's see. That's not bad. The original is definitely a little punchier. A little more magenta in that purple in the glasses. Uh-oh! Who did it? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Where did it? Okay, hold on. Let's. Marsha. Most likely Marsh. I thought you were gonna grab a snacky. What happened? Okay, so real quick then, so you could eat. Which? Let's see. Okay. So how this works? Most likely Marsh just got a token. I got excited. I'm excited for you. Okay. So most likely Marsh just got a token. Here's the token. Here's the vending machine. So there's 3 rows. This top, middle, and bottom. You get to pick a row, and we'll see what comes out. So let me know, and I will throw this in for you. I love the sound. Top, you got it. All right, here goes. this. Look at this. We got the right focus on. We gotta see this. Okay. You ready? Let's see. Hold on. Did I click this thing right? Okay. You ready for me to open it? You want me to open it, right? I gotta open it. Everyone needs to see. Here it is. Yeah, so there's a link to the Fourth Wall store to buy these tokens and have me open it on stream, and I'll send it right to you. Let's see. I'm trying to be delicate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. Perfectly sized. Look at this. Oh, yay! Okay. Well, here's the thing though. I get to draw a little something in it for you. Let me draw a little sketch before I send it over. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's exquisite stapling. Nice. 10 out of 10. Okay. So, do you want me to draw a Grump, Periwinkle, or Manny? Let's see. Let's get ready. Perry, you got it. There it is. It's gonna be right there. Hi, Carlandia. Very cool. Thank you so much. Okay. So, let's see. Hold on. I got all excited. Let me put the original art away. This one. And then we're going to draw a very fine periwinkle. So I don't want to rush, but I don't want to be slow because Marsh just did a full stream and needs a break. So let's see. Gonna get a proud periwinkle. Oh my goodness. Who did it? Who did it? What? Oh.
Mostly's gifted a token.
Oh, gifted. Okay. So then, new giveaway. Marsh, you gifted one? Type join in the next 90 seconds for a chance to win. Okay, people of Twitch. There's 22 viewers. This is super easy. Type join into the Twitch chat and you'll have a chance to win. Gucci, the fanciest avocado did it. Right now, 100% chance for Gucci Avocado to win. Juan Solo, hello. I think this is the first giveaway I've seen like this, so I'm curious too. I wish I saw a timer. Type in join in Twitch chat. In the Twitch chat, Instagram. First time chat. Oh, you did it! Oh, welcome, Carlandia. Thank you so much for making the journey over. Winner announced. Oh boy. Giveaway winner announced. Juan Solo won most likely Marsha's gift, a vending machine token. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, hold on. I got techniques for this. Oh. Yeah, I figured I'd find you here. Thank you so much, Carlandia. It's a nice place to be. There's lots of stuff to play with here. Okay, so woot woot, says Juan. Okay, here you go. We're gonna do this again. Here's your token, Juan. You get to pick the top row, medium, or middle, or bottom. What's your preference? Bottom. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Oops, you're right here. Here it is. You got a brown one. Ready? Hold on, let's everything tidy. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. I'm telling you, I stuffed that thing. Perfect. All the envelopes match so nicely with this little sketchbook. Here it is. It's the same. You get a little drawing too. Juan Solo. Let me know, you want a Grump, Manny, or Perry? So this is Grump. This is Perry. And that's Manny. Carlandia, I stream twice a week. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays are almost always at 4. Wednesdays most of the time at 4, but next week or tomorrow rather is going to be 2:30. Grump, you want a Grump? Okay. So let me put this one for you, Juan. And let's see. How does this? Let's see what fourth wall does with this. Right. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So I think Juan, do you have to click a link to put your address into fourth wall? Okay, yeah, click Minimu Shop fourth wall redeem to redeem. So that's gonna just give me your address through fourth wall. So it's pretty straightforward. Okay. So let's see. Juan wants a Grump. You finish this Perry. Look at this. This is fun. Do I have the right? Nope, change it. There we go. And because it's a hot day, it's tank top, Perry. Okay, let's get this one. Oh, and Carlandia, if you want to check it out, here's the Discord. I'm pretty good about misspelling things. Hold on, I'm pretty good about keeping the Discord updated with when the stream's gonna go live and if there's like a change or something. But yeah, you don't have to go there, but if you feel like it, you can. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is happening? Let's see. Is that the redeem from Juan Solo? Let's see. Redeemed. Okay, that's probably what that was. Let's see. Complete. Okay, perfect. Ta-da. Just making sure. Oh, I see. The Twitch gifts are in their own little section. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Marsh. That was really kind. Everyone goes crazy here. Wonderful birthday gift. Thanks again, Marsh, says Juan Solo. Happy birthday. Carlandy says, I'll keep an eye out for future streams. I must fill my belly with... Yes, go eat. So happy to have you here. Okay, let's see. All right. There's a doggo outside. It's got a lot to say. I'm just getting told now. There's a little pendant. All right, some purple fancies. I think my purple's in here. Alrighty. Look at that. Let's see. Marsh. Little periwinkle. Personalized. Beautiful. What is it? Vending machine exclusive. So I'll leave you try a little. That purple is pretty juicy. And one grump for one solo. Let's see. Scooch you here. Crump's not going to be too sure about it. Typical Crump. Let's see. There you are. Little distressed t-shirt. Good thing I'm fresh off of the inking of the movie thing. Taking up some of my shaky hand. Concentrating. It's a very serious business. Oh crap. I like to believe Grump customizes his own Grumpy t-shirts with some markers at home. Let's see. Get some green. Where does green live? I think it's in here. This is nice. What else? This might be kind of dark. Okay, let's see. Let's see, let's do it right here. Okay, that's for you. There's a little extra color on Marsh's too. Here. Let's see. Oops. Da, 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 da. There they are. Marsh, thank you very much. And winner, winner, Juan Solo. So I will put these in the mail. So they'll go out tomorrow. I'm glad you like it, Juan. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna let you dry a little bit. I'm gonna sit you here, let you dry a little bit. All right. Well, I think I should. MBT, hey, how are you? Did you just see that craziness? I had winners for my new sketchbook. I put this in the vending machine. How you doing over there? Ohio. It's not how you say it. I try. Look at that. Yeah, that was time well spent. I stayed up really late putting these together for the Ontario Comic Con Revolution, and I filled up the vending machine with them. It's a 50-50 chance. So 2 people just lucked out. Hi, Al. So cute. Oh, Shadow. Hey. Yeah, I was mentioning it earlier. It was this whole multi-step process, starting with this. I cut out this piece of paper and scanned it, and this became my template because it needed to fit in these itty bitty envelopes. So, thankfully, I mean, there were some hiccups, but it worked out okay. So from this, and then I just kind of wrote down what I would put in, came, let's see, this one. This was a rejected cover idea. It was more cardboardy. Oh, this isn't. This is one. So we went with his window that was more on the side of the house. Look, vending machine exclusive. So yeah, I stuck this in the sticker cutter, and I got it to cut window holes out, and I lined up one of these old images to kick it off, and then the rest is filled with string doodles. Well, that's just blank for a sketch. Yeah. It's such a puzzle to see how these pages look when they're not stapled together, because page, what is that, 2 and 7 are side by side, and it just messes with your brain. But it worked, thankfully. Ta-da.
Genki desu ka?
What?
Genki desu ka?
Genki desu ka? I'm fine. I tried. Will you be selling them at conventions? Yeah. Only in the vending machine though. So yeah, basically here using the fourth wall, and in conventions it'll just be on my artist alley table. I don't know if I could fly with it. It's really heavy. I guess it'd be kind of weird. I think if I check it, they're gonna open. It's got coils where all the little envelopes hang out. I think it's gonna freak out the TSA, and they're gonna probably pull it apart. So I don't know if I'll fly with it. I would like to. Fortunately, there's enough local stuff to take it around. The kids like it. Parents are like, oh, this stuff. Like, Mom, can I have $5? No. I heard that a couple times. That was good. Thank you so much. You're kind. All right. Well, I was thinking of wrapping it up on a win, since I got to do these nice one little prize for Juan Solo, and the winner purchase from most likely Marsh. Winning is always good. Vince, you're still here. Yeah, I like it when it happens. Enjoy it. They're fleeting moments. So, okay. So for all you guys who hung out after the raid, thank you so much. I will stream again tomorrow at 2:30. That's a little early. Usually I start at 4, but 2:30 tomorrow. And then yeah, I'm usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays, usually at 4. which would be 7 p.m. Pacific. I mean, Eastern time? Something like that. Marsh, go eat. Awesome thing. That was all because you want stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was good to see you here. And Carlandia for like making the voyage from Instagram over. But yeah, let's see. I'll do this one. Oh, my buttons are working today and everything. It's like my lucky day today. All right, so thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow, 2:30 Pacific time. And I'm gonna go to the mailbox and send some cool stuff out to some really nice people. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Chris. See you tomorrow.